So, well, the professors that maybe that are going to be your professors during this time, it will be, well, I am the first one there, even if it is not polite, just because today I am the one that is here. And then we have Alejandro Rodriguez. He's also, well, both Alejandro and Antonio, they are both professors of the researchers of the research group in which I am, that we are part of one research group that is just working on the CTB, Center of Tecnología Biomédica of UPM. Is also in the campus. Well, unluckily this year, due to the circumstances, well, maybe you have not yet gone to the campus. For some of you that you were already doing studies last year, maybe in the campus, you know what is CTV. I hope that this situation can be better, and at some point we can go physically there. If not, well, you can always visit the web and see what we are doing. So, as I am saying, we are just a group of professors that we have been doing research for more than 20 years on data analytics. And also we have maybe other professors that will be joining at some point for some lectures. We will see. It can be Covadonga, it can be Luis, it can be Lucia. But if this happens, that we have these invited speakers, let's say, for the course, then I will be just introducing them to you, just for you to know them, okay? So, well, what is this? Well, this is just the presentation, just to like warming up a little bit the atmosphere and just to see what we are having here. So what is this course about, okay? And don't worry that in this presentation I have also which is going to be how the sessions are going to be. So don't worry, this is just, as I am saying, let's go for this, okay? And once again, I'm not seeing you. It's a little bit difficult for you and for me, but please, at any point, just you don't disturb. You just open your micro and say, Ernestina, whatever, and whatever question that you may have, we can talk, okay? So, well, so just to see a little bit where we are in this course. So we are talking about cognitive computing, cognitive systems. So what is this course about? This course that is called data processes in some of the masters, in some courses it is called cognitive system. What is all about? So we have been talking about cognitive computing. In a sense, during the last years we have been talking a lot about the cognitive era. We are talking about big data. And I think what is this new era in which we are? Is in the era, what is happening these days is that we are using tools. I mean, tools that we call that they are from data science, because we are talking also about data science. Our master is called in some cases data science, because what we want is just to use the computing power of the tools to extract knowledge from the data that has been stored. Okay, so this is what we want. We want to base our decisions upon the knowledge that we are going to extract from all those databases that we are having. Okay, so we are talking from we store the data. From storing the data, we are going just to clean, to see, to analyze those data. We are going to extract the patterns, and once we extract the patterns, and that's why this is called data processes, because we are going to analyze all the processes that goes from storage till deployment. So once we get the patterns, we don't stop there, okay? What happens is that we have to deploy whatever the patterns that we have taken, that we have extracted from the data, in order to have something working in a company, helping the people taking their decisions or doing their actions, okay? So remember, we don't stop in the moment where we apply whatever techniques, deep learning, decision trees, whatever and so ever, and get a very nice neural network or a very nice decision tree. We don't stop there, but we go until then when this model goes to the IT department, and IT department has to deploy and has to have a system working, that this is the cognitive system that the company will be using. It can be a hospital, it can be a university, it can be, I mean, the aerospatial whatever company, but they will use these patterns in order to take their actions, in order to take their decisions, okay? So what is data processes that we are going to analyze here? It's not just about the techniques in order to extract the models. Of course, this is one of the processes that we are going to analyze, but as I am saying, we have to be able, because the data scientist is the person that can see in a company a problem, or can see what can be improved with data, and is able to see how to transform those data into actions, okay? Not only into models, but into actions. So this is the thing that we will be analyzing here. So we are in the foundation of a smart planner. This is a slide that comes from IBM when they are starting talking. Look that this is from 2013. So when they start talking about cognitive era, cognitive systems, so on and so forth. So of course we are collecting data from everywhere. I mean, we have from our mobile devices, we have from the social networking, we have, everything has sensors, our cars, our houses, everything has sensors today. All this data can go to the cloud or wherever the data is being stored. And the thing is that analyzing those data, we can obtain a lot of knowledge out of this data. So let's go and see some interesting facts. Let's analyze some interesting facts for data science. This that we will see once we start with our first lesson. That also today we'll be starting a little bit with the first lesson. Okay, so some interesting facts that we have there for data science. So Crowdflower is a survey company that makes surveys to people working. Well, they make surveys because they are a survey company, but in fact they make every year a survey to data scientists just to see how they are, which are the people, okay, that are working on data science. And this is an immature, let's say, field of where people is working, and we are talking so much about data science. Okay, so well, first of all, they were asking about the people that were asking the survey. They were asking which is the experience in years that they have in the companies. As you can see, most of the people has less than 5 years of experience. Okay, well, there is people that has 10% has 1 or less, but you see that from 2 to 5, you have 43% of the people. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of people with very little experience working on data science projects. So that's why, in a sense, okay, you are not looking, you cannot see Mariano is saying that you cannot see my screen.